Good afternoon. Welcome to Swain High School for tonight's men's matchup between your hometown Swain Maroon Devils and the Highlanders from Highland, North Carolina. Hi. This is a repeat, or not a repeat, but a continuation of a 0-0 tie. It's not really a continuation, but the first game was 0-0 even after overtime. So all the marbles for this particular matchup are on the line tonight to see if who's going to take home the bragging rights. It's a very physical game in Highlands. It was just last week. This game tonight is actually a makeup game that was originally scheduled earlier in the season and was a casualty of Helene. Highlands play it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Swain. Uriel Dela Cruz is going to do the honors. Got the ball in his hands. Looking for Mason Moore with a nice long throw there. Homer Lawless, I think, was given. Yes. Any of you, or if anybody normally follows us, you usually, this is about the time you hear me whining and belly aching about the sun shining in our face. We're not cursed with that tonight. We have overcast skies. It's still a beautiful evening, but the overcast is keeping the sun out of our eyes. Clayton Schuler has got the ball at his feet. He's trying to put one through to Homer Lawless. Comes back to Schuler. Schuler's taking a look, going to the corner with it. Across. Oh, what an opportunity there. Beautiful textbook cross and finish opportunity. Homer Lawless got underneath that one. I think he had his pitching wedge out, and he should have had his 2-iron out whenever he struck that one. Going to be a goal kick for Highlands. All the numbers and everything are nice and bright and shiny and ready for, I guess, the American football game that'll be coming up later this week. Swain will host Madison. Throw in by Highlands. Mason Moore puts the pressure on and forces a mistake. It's a throw in for Swain. Fine. James Sanchez steals one there. Clayton Schuler is going to put one back into the corner. I guess that cross looked so good by Uriel Dela Cruz last time. I'm going to put another one over there and see if he can do it again, which I think is an excellent idea, by the way, if anybody was asking me about it.
Driving down the center doesn't always work.
Swain has had the lion's share of possession as far as field possession. Dela Cruz to throw it in again. And for Schuler. Schuler cranks one. Didn't quite have enough. He'd like to have that one again. That might have been a little optimistic from where he was, but got to keep the keeper honest. Oliver Reyes. Oh, loses it there, but Dela Cruz gets it back for him. I don't know what they're going to call here. It looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Highlands. There's the throw. Clayton Schuler just promptly picks the pocket and gets it back. Mason Moore in the middle of the field. Mason's going to try to put one through. No, but Wyatt Outlaw, nope. Brendan Lanning with the, that was not covered by the goalkeeper. If he had got that down a little bit, there would have been a goal there.
Unfortunately, it'll be another goal kick.
It's going to be a goal kick, though, for Highlands after all that noise. That was well taken. I think the keeper was cheating up a little bit, and I think if he'd have, I think it would have gone in. He didn't have it covered. Yeah. It's coming down at a sharp angle. Well settled by the Highlands player. Highlands now is going to bring it up. Oh, it's stolen. Max. Swain with maybe a possible foul there, but the referee might have let us play. Throw in. Homer Lawless throws it in, looking for Evan Hall. Evan Hall pushing it toward the end line, and it goes a little too far. It's going to be a goal kick. No, it's going to be a corner kick for Swain. Sweet.
Evan Hall's going to take it.
Nope, I think Brendan Lanning's going to take it. I'd sure like to see Brendan's head right in there on the 6-yard by the penalty spot. Yeah. Although last game he put one up and Mason Moore got a head on it and almost scored.
Still, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. They need both Mason and put somebody like Evan that's not going to, yeah. Moore takes the shot, and it's scooped up by the Highlands goalkeeper, Homer Lawless. Following it up just in case there was a misplay. Swain continues to pressure, which we like. Did hear earlier the Highlands coach made the statement that he feels his club struggles in the first 10, 20 minutes of the game. So we're seeing that if that's the case here. Oh, headed on by Homer Lawless. Homer's going to come put pressure on, see if we can force out of bounds and a Swain throw, and we did. Oliver Reyes is going to take the throw, looking for Evan Hall.
One of the most illegal throws I've ever seen. It wasn't even above his shoulder.
Ollie Reyes settles it. Mason Moore.
That was intentional. That was nice. Oh, good try. Ooh, clean.
Outlaw comes out with the ball, finds Evan Hall. Evan Hall's going to, thought about cranking one, but in essence put it through to Evan Hall comes on and forces that ball out of bounds.
Keeping the ball on the Devils side of the field. I guess it's technically the Highlands side of the field. Be a throw in for Highlands.
Throw in for Highlands here. And first touch by Highlands, and he promptly kicks it out of bounds. In the game at Highlands, Swain led on shots on goal and had the lion's share of possession, had the most passes in the game, according to the statistics provided to me by the Swain coaching staff. Going to be a Highlands throw. Headed by James Sanchez is going to try to get that one to Evan Hall, but wound up being kicked out by the Highlands player. There's Clayton Schuler. Clayton's looking. Uriel Dela Cruz is making a run around. Schuler's putting one through. Dela Cruz is going to not quite be able to get to that, but as it was the beginning of a good opportunity, not seeing the people running for the box, though. We got to, if we're going to play that ball out into those corners, we got to get midfielders following up in the box so that he'll have some target to aim for, because he's not going to score a goal more than likely on a direct shot from out there. Mason Moore trying to get it on the right foot. Clayton Schuler takes the left, and not quite what it needed. Looked like a left foot shot from a right-footed player. But kudos to him for taking it, and he did not strike it as well as he could have. Brendan Lanning up, and
as well as he needed to.
Yes.
It might have been as well as he could. With his left foot.
Okay. Sanchez back to
Man, this is like real soccer.
nice Mason Moore. Oh, looking to put the ball across. And it's going to be a throw in for Highlands. Schuler. Going to put one through. Looking for, but not quite. A little too much for Homer Lawless. Homer might get him a card right here if he's not careful. He's going to get talked to pretty sternly. Very often the referees do not take too kindly to
He wasn't in the 6-yard box, though.
rushing in on yeah.
There's a little bit maybe.
Yeah, as Jack Gray over here pointed out, he was not in the 6-yard box, and they are afforded more protection inside that 6-yard box. Soccer pinball going on here. Ball. Outlaw steals the ball there. Outlaw trying to find Homer Lawless. Could have been a handball there, but I guess it wasn't quite. That could be a Swain throw. It is. Swain throw. Very well done. Looking for Lawless or more. Lawless is going to come out with this one. Evan Hall's making the run down the side.
The ball was just a little bit behind.
Reaching back, the little dance, yeah. Ooh, no. That had that scissor effect where somebody's legs got locked. Evan's legs got locked. That usually draws a foul when that happens. Shot taken over the top. Another shot by Swain. Uriel De La Cruz with a shot. Swain's really getting the outside defenders into the attack tonight. It's really fun to watch. As long as we don't get burned on the backside. But so far, this is the way they've played all season, and it's
working tonight.
It's working tonight. Goal kick coming up. 28 minutes, still 0-0. 28 minutes left in this first half. Playoffs will start on Saturday, November the 9th. That'll be the next thing after this game. Evan Hall's leaving. Eddie Lozama's coming in the game.
Number 10.
The seeding will be on the 7th. The first game will be on the 9th. That's when we'll actually find out if we are in the playoffs for sure. Chances are pretty good if we win this game of getting in the playoffs. If we do not win this game, I'm just not quite sure. The playoff week was pushed back because of the hurricane. It should have started this next week.
Is this the first time they got it?
This is the first time they've really been in our. Oh, well done. Money.
Beautiful save by Young Money.
Matthew Evans come up big there. Young Money, the Swain keeper.
He stood his ground and took the ball out of the net. That's what you're talking about, though, right?
And what do you mean, Jack?
When you got your defenders up the field.
Yeah, that does leave a little. It can leave you a little exposed on the back side if you're in the attack up there. That's where, and very often, especially on the other side with Reyes and Uriel De La Cruz, they'll switch places. So De La Cruz will kind of cover for him, and that it didn't happen that time, but who knows? How the play progressed. Going to be a goal kick for Swain. All of a sudden, the ball's down on this end of the field. If you're a Swain faithful, you would like to see let's change things back up. It was more fun playing on their end of the field. Nicely kicked to past half line.
I was going to say, give him his credit.
Going to go out for a Swain throw. Never come in or came in and bounced out. It's going to be Highlands throw, and that's going to go out for another throw. Brendan Lanning's going to take this throw. He's got a nice strong throw. See if he can find Mason Moore over the top. Nope, Eddie Lozama dropped it. Touched by, now to James Sanchez. I don't know why I want to call him James Perez. Eddie Lozama. Going to give one to Clayton Schuler, who is making a run. Trying to find it back to Lozama, but it got tipped. Sanchez giving chase. Trying to win this ball. Sanchez still putting pressure on, and it worked. Lozama now has the ball at his feet. Plays it off to Mason Moore. Back to Lozama. Eddie Lozama now to Clayton Schuler. To Ollie Reyes. Ollie's going to crank one. He does. Wide right.
Ollie Reyes' shot goes wide right for another goal kick.
Be another goal kick for Highlands. So far we've played 80, 90, 100, approaching 120 minutes with no goal with these two teams faced off against one another.
So it'll be, there were two 10-minute halves?
There were two 10-minute overtimes.
So that's 100 minutes. So yeah, 120 minutes.
Mason Moore with a shot. It's going to go wide right as well. Swain not bashful on taking the shots tonight, that's a good thing. A pretty high percentage of Swain's shots have been from distance, either on set plays or in the runner play. That one's up over the top. That's going to go to Brendan Lanning. He's the king of the air with that head there.
You can always tell which team is doing better by who's controlling the middle of the field, and we are dominating
Yes.
the field right now.
Jack just pointed out that we're dominating in the middle of the field today, which that was close to being in an offside position. That's going to go out for a Swain throw. Yes, I almost called it too quick. Eddie Lozama. Now he's going to drop it off to Wyatt Outlaw. Wyatt's looking for possibilities. Finds Mason Moore. Puts it right on his chest. Moore can't quite run it down. It's going to be a Highlands throw. Chipped up over the top. Ollie Reyes putting pressure on. And then Max Wilmot comes to clean it up. It's going to be a throw-in for Highlands. Sun kind of peering or sending some rays of sunshine through the clouds. It's kind of pretty tonight. Brendan Lanning. Eddie Lozama kind of mishit it, but then got another swing at it. Sanchez. Outlaw to Mason Moore. Mason Moore gets it, pocket picked. I don't know if somebody didn't tell him that was happening or, uh-oh. That's going to go through. It should be a goal kick for Swain. I don't think we got a hand on that.
Goal kick for the Devils. That was weird.
Yeah, it was a little.
Just to miss that bad. Is that Coach Holt down there?
I don't know. Outlaw with the ball. He was trying to push it up to Clayton Schuler, and it got a little bit intercepted. Sanchez gets it out of there. Mason Moore. Going to be in the keeper's hands for Highlands. Outlaw plays it to Sanchez, to Lazama, Mason Moore.
He had thrown for the Devils after we just passed the 120th scoreless minute between these two teams this year. Two substitutions being made. Evan Hall re-enters the game along with Abraham Pena.
Punt, going to come down right at the half line. Lazama trying to get on the end of that. Max Wilmot comes along and saves the day. Throw in for Highlands. He's got a nice long throw, but
Nobody home.
I think Clayton was trying to get that off of, get a deflection there and maybe have a throw in. Got to get the ball. Bad things happen when you keep it right there in front of your goal. Shot taken by Highlands. I'm sure that player would like to have that shot back. Young Money puts the ball up all the way past the half line. Abe.
As smooth as the other side of the plate. That was nice. No one's home. Now we're a little tired.
Abe Pena was going to just balance that ball on the back of his neck there for a while.
So it'll be now a throw-in.
It's going to be a throw in for Highlands. Clayton Schuler finds the ball. Fortunately lost it. This might be for Matthew Evans comes up and grabs it. He's going to punt it out. And didn't get as much on it, or didn't have the toward right on that, I guess. Went out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Highlands. Outlaw heads it out, finds Mason Moore, and it finds its way back to Mason. Nice play by Brendan Lanning. Defensively there. Schuler with the ball now. Highlands has picked up their defense a little bit. We're not walking through them like we were earlier.
In that coach's defense.
Yeah.
The 20-minute mark.
Yeah.
Flip the switch.
They did. This is looking more like the game. Of course, we're playing on a smaller field over there at Highlands, and when you put when you put a bunch of teenage boys closer together, things get rougher. And that's exactly what happened there. Doesn't seem to be quite as physical in this game so far. He's offsides. And the goal's awarded there. I'm not exactly sure about that, but
It was up 1-0 with 16 minutes to go in the first.
there were a couple opportunities there for maybe something to have been called. I don't know.
I do. That was clearly offsides.
Yeah, I thought it was clearly offsides too.
And then I think I felt like that.
Matthew might have got the ball knocked out of his hand too a little bit. So I think Brendan Lanning is discussing with the referee if some of that might not have been the case.
I mean, what's the center ref going to do when it's
Yeah, I mean, exactly. But, I mean, it was somewhat close. Mason Moore with the ball. That's twice, though, that Swain wound up with, on the backside there, on the defense, someone totally unmarked, which you're not going to go scoreless very long when you give those opportunities. One way or another, they got to be covered. Now Swain's in a position where they have to push forward, try. Got to have a goal. Down to 15 minutes, 19 seconds left in the first half. 1-0, bad guys. Brendan Lanning gets the first touch on that ball. Clayton Schuler fighting for possession there, and I think it's going to wind up maybe a Swain throw here. Looks like may have a little bit of a stinger on a. Going to call for a substitution here, or call for a change. I don't know. What do you think, Jack? Is it bark in the park day today? I see a dog. We got a dog in the park.
I did see that. Now with the service animal dogs.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a vest on. I don't know.
I know. There's no.
Yeah, that's.
But it's hard to tell someone to take their dog out.
Yes. Yeah, and if he's not causing a problem. I mean, sometimes you got rules that you can enforce when it's an issue, It's kind of like when you go to campgrounds and they have, no alcohol rules or whatever. Usually they're not going to say anything if you got a little alcohol there, unless you're being a problem.
Devils going to make a quick substitution. Oliver Reyes is going to leave the game for James Sanchez.
Yes, James Sanchez re-entering the game. Ollie Reyes out. Do you remember? I don't know. It's probably been 10 years ago. More than that. It's been 15. Tommy Dills' dog, Abra, that used to be at the games.
No, I don't.
She'd just walk from, Tommy used to live right down the road here. She'd just walk up here, and she'd come up here and sit down at the football games and looking at the game, and then she'd move. But she'd just sit, not necessarily going up to get any attention from anybody or anything. She just wanted to be around where all the people were.
Yeah.
That was the defense by Evan Hall. Kind of didn't have his balance right to keep possession, but it's going to be a Swain throw here. I'm not so sure, but Evan was looking for that corner again, and
Not bad placement.
I mean, that's one of those situations in the midfield that you just got to know that somebody's supposed to be there.
Right.
It's, and it isn't always going to happen. There's other, various reasons why someone doesn't get there. But okay, Mason Moore takes his left. Oh, that's going to go out for a Swain corner.
Corner kick for the Devils.
Oh, it looks like Brendan Lanning is going to.
Set piece. Evan Hall's going to take it this time.
Let's see if we can get he or Mason Moore, Brendan Lanning or Mason Moore on the head on this thing. Nope. Oh!
I take it back.
Was that Brendan that got the head on it? Yeah, I think it was. Goal kick, taken short. That effectively the same thing. Evan Hall with the ball. Down to 11 minutes left in this first half. Still 1-0 Highlands. Lozama passes to Sanchez. Sanchez looking for a through ball. And
he got there.
Evan Hall got there. It's going to be a throw in for Swain. It's going to be another throw in coming up here for Swain. Brendan Lanning took a whack at it. Kind of hard to do on a bouncy ball, a half volley, whatever you want to call that. Clayton Schuler. Mason Moore lost that one. It's going to be a Highlands throw in. Brendan Lanning with a header. Swing and a miss. Edwin Lozama's got the ball at his feet. He puts one through. Homer, or no, this is Clayton Schuler, isn't it? Yeah, Clayton Schuler had that. Homer's not in there right now. Had a good opportunity there. Just a little bit too much pace on the ball, weight on the ball. Schuler with the ball at his feet now. Getting mugged. Highlands trying to put one through. We got numbers on this backside. Okay. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, like, we are not sending many people back.
Here's the through ball to Eddie Lozama, is it? Yes. He's going to take it. Oh, and he had the shot. We did have Mason Moore standing on the penalty spot. That would have been a nice place to have opportunity to have backed one up. I'm a big proponent of passing the ball backwards there. Good things happen. Got to give kudos to the Swain team, though. They're making things happen. They're showing some offense, showing a little different offense. It's obvious that they're playing balls to that flat out there and trying to find somebody in that right side near the flag. It's going to be a throw in for Swain. Or it's a set piece on the ground, free kick on the ground.
Brendan Land is going to take it.
Looks like Mason Moore is creeping over toward the back post, hopefully. Brendan said, nope, I want my 10 yards. And he gained a yard. I think the guy had already been backing up just a little bit, anticipating the. That's a little too much, but only by 18 inches, 20 inches.
Another goal kick for Highlands.
That's going to go out. It'll be a Highlands throw. Cross.
What just happened? What was Young Money doing?
I don't know. I think the defense was expecting him to come out and gobble that up, and was surprised when it made it through. Yeah.
Right.
Under 6.5 minutes to play in this first half. Still 1-0 Highlands. Brendan Lanning with a goal kick. That's going to go to the left side for Highlands. Got to be marking up on these. Going to be a throw in for Swain here. 6 minutes. Shot. That's going to go on the outside of the net.
Ball goes into the side net, so it'll be
It's going to be a goal kick for Swain.
I think he should have gone down there with his hands, dove for that ball.
Yeah, I don't think Matt's not having his stellar game tonight, but
Great stop.
he did. I mean, absolutely. He's made himself big. He got out there and had those stops, but there's been a couple of opportunities he had that he didn't. It's going to be a throw in for Swain. Cleverly done. Another throw in for Swain. I think Ms. McMahon just got smacked. Is that her?
It is.
Yeah. Or no, is that her or is that the trainer?
No, that's Miss McMahon.
Oh, okay, it is. Clayton Schuler puts one over the top, trying to find Uriel De La Cruz in the corner. Played out. It's going to be hopefully a Swain throw. Yes, it is.
I mean, Highlands has totally conceded the center of the field.
Yeah, Swain is.
Only 4 of us there and none of them.
Oh. It's going to be a Swain throw. And that'll be a Swain corner. Got plenty of time. Over 4 minutes left in the half.
With 4 minutes to play in the first half.
Looks like maybe Lazama taking the corner over there. Brendan Lanning sneaking in on this back post and headed out. Clayton Schuler trying to put it right back in where it came from, but didn't quite get it there. Whoa. Lanning put the ball right back kind of where it came from. Ooh. Lazama got the ball at his feet. Uriel making her run over on the right side. De La Cruz coming up trying to get that. It's going to be out, but it'll be a Swain throw. Ooh. Schuler fouled, and we may have a free kick, and we will right there.
Another foul by Highlands, so we'll get a free kick out of it. This is
Mason Moore wants this one.
2 yards out. Mason Moore's going to take it.
From about 32 yards.
You're right. 32 yards, my mistake.
He chips, and a little high.
A little bit high once again for the Devils.
Another goal kick for the Highlanders. Brings it almost to half line. Does get to half line before it touches somebody. Lanning finds Schuler's feet. Schuler with a nice little shifty move. Passes through, winds up with Mason Moore. Mason's trying to find maybe Lazama out at the flag, but went out of bounds. Under 2 minutes in this first half. 1-0 Highlands. That's going to be another Highlands throw. It's been a great game to watch, that's for sure. It's been handball. It's going to be a free kick.
We have a handball call against Highlands. It's going to be a free kick for the Devils. Brendan Lanning will take it.
Brendan Lanning to take the free kick here. That's going to head back. They're going to let the keeper pick that up. 1 minute to go in the first half.
How are they doing? They're going where?
That's going to go out for a Swain throw. Mason Moore with the ball at his feet. Pushes one down. Can't quite get to it. It's going to go out of bounds for a Highlands throw.
Highlands throw, about 30 seconds to play in
Just
the first half.
25 seconds to play in this first half. Certainly enough for something to happen, but 10 seconds. Might as well take a shot. Didn't have what he wanted to get on it. That's going to bring us right back down to halftime here. And now, at the end of the first half, your score is Highlands, the bad guys, 1. Swain, the good guys, 0. Join us back here in about 10, 12 minutes for the second half. We're going to take a little break.
welcome back for our second half.
Welcome back. We're here and ready to go for second half. It's 1-0 Highlands coming into the second half. Going back to the last time these two faced, Matthew Evans had 5 saves. Brendan Lanning led the team in steals. Our last game, not against these guys, but against Tri-County, Swain came away with a 3-1 win. That was just Monday. Clayton Schuler, Edwin Lazama, and Mason White had goals. Let me make sure that's right. Schuler, Edwin Lazama, and Mason White. Yeah, Mason Moore. I'm sorry. I don't know where I got White from. Mason Moore also had 2 assists, and Edwin Lazama had an assist. All right, Swain going from left to right here. Speaking of Mason Moore, he's got the ball or had it at his feet. It's going to go out of bounds. Should be a Swain throw, and it is. Matt Evans picked the ball up, throws it into Moore. He's going to try to put it in the corner for shot taken, and it's I think it might have hit the football upright. It's going to be a goal kick for.
Off, or either attracts a larger predator to the area to eat the smaller predator, the plankton.
It's going to go out. It's going to be a Swain throw. Ollie Reyes with his trademark throw. Finding Mason Moore. Sanchez puts it up in the middle. Clayton Schuler gets a smack at it. Unable to really keep control there. Ollie Reyes. And now Max Wilmot. Back to, Sanchez. Finds Mason Moore. Drops it to Clayton Schuler. Schuler looking for, trying to put it, looked like he was trying to put it through to Uriel De La Cruz. Playing off wide. Uriel De La Cruz still fighting for the ball. That's going to go out for a Swain throw. Get another go at it here, I think, from 10 yards further down the field. Ollie said he doesn't want 10 yards. He only wants 5, so he's going to back up a little bit.
Well, with that slinger throw,
Yeah.
he has to,
Ooh. Nice trap. That's going to be a Swain throw again. And Schuler took a whack at it. Going to be wide right and high. So it'll be a goal kick for
it'll be a goal kick now for Highlands.
Highlands. Max Wilmot. Ooh. Wilmot again. Ooh, off the face of the Highlands player. Sanchez plays it up to Moore. Moore. I don't know if that was a shot. I guess it was. Outlaw lets it bounce off his shoulder out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Highlands.
They didn't get deals today for pizza.
Little pinball action going on. Nobody really keeping a good control. Grant Outlaw in the stands wanting to throw the ball back on the field, but nobody's willing to take it. There it goes. Got it back in. Going to have a throw in now for Swain here in Deep in the attacking third. Mason Moore. Schuler. Schuler has a touch. There's a goal for Swain. Swain levels it up with 35 minutes, 13 seconds left in the game. That makes it 1-1.
That was Evan Hall, I believe.
I think it maybe
Brendan Lanning might have scored. But anyway, the score is 1-1.
it's 1-1. We're not sure who got the goal. I'm sorry? Seven got the goal? Okay. 7 is Christian Gonzalez. No, unless somebody else is wearing 7. Oh, money. That's not the way they teach it. But it was effective. So money comes up with the ball, punts it past the half line, which is good.
There were 2 good ways to do that, and he didn't pick either one of them.
Uh-oh. Brendan Lanning hit the ground hard. He's proven to be resilient so far during the...
He hasn't said stop the clock yet.
What is she yelling about?
Stop the clock.
Just ask. Okay.
Well, I mean, the ref never said it.
Homer.
He looked up at the clock and he didn't have anything to gripe about, so he must be okay with it. I think he missed it. He missed it. Right, he should have.
Was it Homer that scored?
Well, that's really thought.
Sure like to see
Homer is 27, so that actually...
Is Homer out there? But Evan's the one that they high
There's
fived.
Homer right there. Well, someone passed him the ball, you know?
Like, I felt like Evan was high fives, not Homer. I don't know. Janet, I texted her because I thought she had a better grasp. Maybe she's asking.
we have one job to do up here and we can't keep up with who the heck scores the goals. Jack says, I got more jobs than that. I got to do the clock.
I didn't expect her to add a new name in it. I thought it was one
Yeah, I
of the
know.
two
We
that
thought we
said.
had narrowed it down, and then we find out that we were both off.
We thought Evan shot and Homer scored off the deflection.
Oh, he's injured.
Okay.
Brendan Lanning is going to be helped off the field. I think it's a
Shot and Homer scored
little bit. He, like I say, in the previous games, he's proved to be resilient, and before you know it, you'll see him on the half line ready to come back in. Let's hope that's the case again tonight.
He landed hard.
Yeah, he did.
It's kind of like one of those when you take a hit and you miss. I mean, he went up and he misjudged his jump. Didn't quite get to it. All right, looks like Mason Moore is going to back up into the central defense along with Max Wilmot. It's a key position for this shot taken right to Young Money's hands. Clayton Schuler with the touch, finds Edwin Lazama. Edwin's looking, putting one through to nobody.
Just $10 medium pizzas.
Ollie Reyes settles it. He's going to go all the way with it, and it's in the goal. Ollie Reyes from 40 yards out puts one in the back of the net.
Over 40 yards out, hits the top corner, top left.
In the upper 90.
One goal.
Well, at least under the crossbar. Nice goal by Ollie Reyes taking that shot. That's what I say. That's where a lot of our goals have coming from this year, is from outside and the long shots. And if I were a keeper, I would be tempted to stay on my line a little more when you play against the old Devils here.
I don't think you can do much against that, though.
Breadsticks and noodles. You can get a $30.
Sanchez.
You can do a one-time thing.
I just do pepperoni.
Reyes with the throw. Over the top. Clayton Schuler might get called for the foul here. I don't know. No, it's going to be a free kick for Swain.
This one from 55.
You don't always know there. Sometimes when you kind of duck underneath somebody there a little bit, you'll get called for that foul, but we didn't that time. Looks like Mason Moore is going to take this free kick from about 54 yards out. Touch Clayton Schuler. Now we got to be careful here. Here's where we can run into some issues. And yes, we're oh, no, Money's got that one. Well done. Good play by Matthew Evans, the young Money there. And I think Max or whoever was had footsteps coming up behind the taker there. I'm sure it caused him to rush that shot. White Outlaw whiffed it. Max Wilmot clears it out of bounds. I think Outlaw was caught off guard there a little bit. Nice play by Uriel De La Cruz. De La Cruz again. De La Cruz, Homer Lawless. Oh, held on to it a little bit too long. It's hard to hard to hope for a foul there when it was all ball. Oh, stolen. There we go.
Passing the ball well. He's been playing extremely well.
It's going through. Homer Lawless giving chase. Oh!
That is a foul and a yellow card by the.
Wyatt Outlaw just got K-bobbed over there.
And that means it will be a.
Looks like he's walking okay.
Foul. Looks like about 40 yards out. And this is where Oliver Lopez scored from just a moment.
Oliver Reyes.
Oliver Reyes. We'll see if.
Well, I call James Sanchez James Perez all the time. Mason Moore, I call Mason Wilmot or what. We're getting older up here in the booth. You got to have some concessions there. You got to.
What just happened? What did
He
you
just
do?
got trucked.
Grant got absolutely. Wyatt got absolutely K-bobbed.
As tough as they come. So yeah, he's okay.
Does your husband, does your son get mad when that happens?
Oh no.
He used to do that.
Yes, Grant's Wyatt's dad, Grant, was a very physical player.
Your volume's not very loud. It like went down.
Oh, is it? It sounds pretty loud. Maybe I'm not talking into it clearly.
Okay.
But man, that was. I actually turned it down a ton tonight because it seems.
Well, it was fine the first half.
Okay.
And then we never heard you all say anything with Oliver's goal.
Yeah, Ollie Reyes.
Yeah,
We could hardly hear anything over on that.
Okay, I'll try to talk straight. I might be talking over it a little
It's
bit.
probably good because we didn't know who scored that
Yeah,
first goal.
yeah.
We thought it was Brendan or Evan, and then Janet came back with Homer.
It was Homer. It was Homer.
Homer.
Okay.
Homer got that first goal. Oliver Reyes with another crack at it.
We were confused.
Thank you. I'll
That was a heck of a shot by Oliver.
I know.
yeah, it was. It was beautiful. I mean, top corner was
Yeah.
nice.
It won't let me add wings.
Oh, nice stop by Edwin Lazama. I saw Brendan Lanning.
It was Homer Wallace who scored that first goal for the Devils.
Brendan Lanning, I've seen on the sidelines over there, kind of getting a little jog in. He's sitting back down now, so I'm not sure.
Okay, we're good.
Throw in. Cleaned up by Mason Moore. Oh, nice play. Clayton Schuler. Is that Clayton or is that Homer?
Clayton.
That's Clayton Schuler, yes. Yeah, I see Homer up there now. Got to be careful in the defense. We got one defender back there and two attackers.
That's the worst thing. They're on for Highlands, but they're going to make a substitution first.
It's going to be a throw in for Highlands. Down the right side. It's going to go out for a Highlands throw. Under 30 minutes, 28 minutes and 45 seconds, in fact, to play in this game. Swain with a 2-1. Good guys with a 2-1 lead. Oh, Money with a nice save there. Push the ball out. It's going to be a corner kick for Highlands, but given the options, I think that's not so bad, huh? Looking for players to pick up, to defend. Might be Highlands' first corner kick, huh? Wow. And in the net by Highlands. Bounced around a little bit and then was finished up. It's going to put it at 2-2 with 28, just over 28 minutes left in the game.
Play in the first half. Second half.
Gone from 0-0 to 2-2. Swain got to kick it back up now, and Brendan Lanning back in the game. That'll push Mason Moore back up in the midfield. Lanning's back in the central defense. Hopefully he's still got his full speed. Sanchez to Lanning to Outlaw. Outlaw pushes it through to Lazama. Lazama up over the top, trying to find Evan Hall. They're playing it over this. Evan Hall with incredible hustle across the field. It's going to be a throw-in, though, for Highlands, I do believe.
What's that? No, this guy told me to stop the clock. I don't understand why. We're just like,
Clayton Schuler with the ball at his feet. Trying to pass one through, looking for Eddie Lazama. Brendan Lanning puts it back where it came from. Mason Moore now with the ball. Schuler with the ball.
a little too fast.
Back to Outlaw. Outlaw back to Schuler. Schuler crossing it, looking for Uriel De La Cruz. It's going to be a throw-in for Highlands. 26 and a half minutes left.
I'm guessing, well, 8, 10?
That should be Young Money. He does have it. Scoops it up. Brings it out. Punts past the half line. Is going to hit the ground first.
I'm going to be a little colder, but it'll still be delicious. Do I need to pay for it?
Evan Hall, Uriel De La Cruz putting pressure on the defense there. Eddie, I'm sorry.
2 large pizzas and plain with pepperoni and breadsticks.
That's going to go out for a Swain throw. Trying to spit out the name James Sanchez. Was fighting for the ball there a second ago. Mason Moore to Schuler. Back to Moore. Nice series of passes there. Moore's putting it through for Uriel De La Cruz. Did what you're supposed to do. We drew the central defender out of the middle of the field, but we just didn't quite get up on the ball to be able to finish it. That's going to go out. Should be a Swain throw, and it is. Uriel De La Cruz got the ball in his hands. Throws it across. Finds Evan Hall. Ooh, that could have been a PK right there, but, oh. Looks like a lot of pushing going on.
Was that against that? Like they pushed?
Could have Pair of substitutions.
Substitution for both teams.
In the game for the Devils.
Homer, is that Homer coming back in? Yeah. Homer Lawless coming in for Eddie Lozama. Mason Moore with the throw, finds Ollie Reyes. Ollie says, I scored from here a minute ago. About exactly the same spot. That one didn't quite have the oomph on it.
Goal kick for
It's going to be a goal kick for Highlands. Boy, howdy, it is ladybug season, isn't it? It's going to go out for a swing throw.
We left the door open in our van. I swear, we left it open for like 10 minutes. There was 500 ladybugs in our van.
Vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, we just waited for them to die.
Yeah.
Coach Outlaw ate a stink bug one time. Bit right into the soup.
It was the same color as the soup. I was talking about I bit into a stink bug one time. That was a... It's not one of those situations where you go, something's not right. You know something's not right. You're just trying to figure out what it is and if you're going to live through it. Okay, Uriel De La Cruz has the ball at his feet. Backs it up. Oh, tried to find Homer. Lawless. That one's going to go out. No, it's going to be kept in bounds, at least for a minute. And, yeah, they're...
Out of bounds? It'll be a
Oh, it did go out of bounds before the pass was made. It should be a... I didn't think so.
We're going to have a rethrow in.
Okay. After whatever just happened, we have a throw in by Ollie Reyes.
Do this throw in.
And like a center fielder picked the ball up at the base of the fence and was throwing it home to get somebody out. Brendan Lanning. Sanchez. Ooh, Lanning. Over the top. Mason Moore. He's got the height advantage for sure. We got the, I think it'll be a throw in there. Yeah, I think it's going to be a throw.
Throw in for the Devils.
22 minutes left in this game. 2-2 tie right now. Moore puts it, nice throw by Mason Moore. Ollie Reyes stepped up to challenge that and force the pass. It's going out of bounds for a Highlands throw. Going out of bounds again. This time it'll be a Swain throw. Ollie. Going to find Clayton Schuler. Ooh, handball. Going to get technical. This is going to be Money here. Young Money with the ball. Let's see where the punt goes. Who touches it first? Oh, that's not a good one to judge. Sanchez with the touch. Didn't get it as good as he would have liked. Should have just maybe backed it up there. Outlaw will throw it in. Need some help here.
Substitution.
Substitution coming in. Sorry. Eddie Lozama coming back in for James Sanchez. It's going to be a throw in for, may have a, nope. It's either stay down or get up. Well played by Brendan Lanning there. All right, Mason Moore with the ball. We got 3 on 5 here. And looks like Evan Hall might be down. Yeah, I'd stop it now, Jack. Stop the clock. The referee should cross his wrist for you and give you that signal, but
He did look. And then he stopped the clock on his watch.
okay.
He's trying to time it all to get, but he just.
Little injury timeout here while Evan Hall gets looked at. So I guess when I went and I watched the game at Highlands, I was probably, I don't know, 15 feet from the touch line on the side. They have close quarters over there, and boy, you could tell it was a physical game. It was just you could hear a lot of collisions happening. You could tell it was a physical game. Tonight we're up here in the booth, and we're a long way away from it, but obviously it's a physical game again. There have been several players on both teams with stingers and bangs and bruises, and looks like Evan Hall's up and at him. Walking under his own power off the sideline. Looks like he's holding a hammy, but that he might just be pulling his sliders down. I don't know. 19 minutes, 41 seconds left in this game, a 2-2 tie. It's like these teams aren't comfortable unless they're tied with each other. Pass across to Sanchez. Sanchez finds Schuler. Schuler's looking, had Lozama on the outside there, but kind of, unfortunately, a little bit. He was offsides. There we go. The linesman caught that. The lineswoman caught that. The assistant referee caught that. That'll be a free kick.
Free kick for the Devils. I don't think he was offside when the ball was kicked, though. It took a long time to get there.
We're even. I thought he was, but I may have. Yeah, we're discussing. It's so hard when you're watching the game to determine if somebody's offside because you're watching the ball, you see it kicked, and by the time you look to the player, if he's in an offside position, by the time you look at him, it's too late to look at him. You need to know right when the ball is kicked. In fact, assistant referees that are playing down there, they're taught to watch the offsides position and listen for the pass, listen for the thump of the ball when it's kicked. So that, Uriel De La Cruz pushes one through. Mason Moore's on sides here. A touch, a shot. Good opportunity there by Moore. Had to put it on his left foot. And it didn't quite have the zip on it. He may have gotten it on his right foot, but I also dare say he's hit it harder with his left foot in the past. Trying to put one over the top, which doesn't tend to work very well for us.
On you. Let's go, Wyatt.
Effective.
Assist from the
Yeah.
Homer.
Homer with a little push. I don't know how we got away with that one.
Well, they've gotten away.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of been the flavor of the game a little bit. A nice cross. Had two of them there.
Both kind of like, I might try a little.
Nice ball by Reyes to, Uriel De La Cruz, and it's going to go out for a swing throw. That was a nice, it was Eddie Lozama over there with that cross from the left. That was a nice cross. I don't know if the communication was, we can't hear too well up here, but they got to, obviously, it's no big secret. They need to have a little better communication there so that one's taking the shot and one's waiting for the rebound. Ollie Reyes with
That's got a spin on it. No smart.
Well, he told
shot taken by
Wyatt he was going to take it, and then he could go get it. Wyatt did exactly what he was. Well, he
No.
hesitated.
No, why did the right thing?
No, I know. I'm saying Brendan called it, and then it looked like he wasn't going to go for it. After what? That guy just
position. His hands were down.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's going to be a throw in for Highlands deep in their third of the field.
A throw in for Highlands.
Approaching 16 minutes left in this tie game, and the referee still, well, she had a, oh, because the player is down. Is that Brendan Lanning again?
I'm not stopping the clock yet.
Poor Peyton. She
Not
just
stopping
running
the clock. Not
nonstop.
stopping the clock. Not stopping the clock. What's it going to do?
He's up and at him. Here we go. That's what we want to see. Oh, he's asking for a sub, I do believe. Maybe not. Stop the clock. Mason Moore is coming back to his spot.
Abraham Pena's coming in.
Up top.
Abraham Pena enters the game.
Throw in by Highlands. That's kind of a weapon they have there. Outlaw gets it out to Clayton Schuler, to Homer Lawless. Homer's getting some pressure, but Homer goes to get it back. I always like to see that. Max Wilmot, header. That's going to go to Money. Young Money, Matthew Evans with the ball. Abe Pena is going to find Eddie Lazama on the right, left side there. Eddie's trying to get an opportunity to cross. Does get it across. That's two nice crosses. Shot by Uriel De La Cruz.
Beautiful cross by Edwin Lazama.
I would say
Goes just over the crossbar. Putting the Devils.
we've had more pretty crosses in this game than we've had in the last 10 games put together. They are. That has to be something that Kendall has told them to let's attack from the wings more. Kendall Cochran, the coach for Swain. That's stayed in bounds. Now it's out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Swain.
How sweet.
There. Played out by Schuler to Outlaw. Outlaw looking for Lazama and doesn't get him.
I'm not even missing that man. Who was going for?
Mason Moore dribbling it out of the back. Finds Schuler. Got some numbers here, 4-on-4 for a minute. Now 4-on-5, 4-on-6, 4-on-7. They're coming back. They're recovering. Oh, now all of a sudden gets late in the game, get tired, and it's harder to keep that midfield covered. Wyatt Outlaw puts it right back in the middle. Sanchez. Ooh. Trying to find Eddie Lazama. It's going to be a throw in for Swain. Outlaw with the ball. Finds Abe Pena. Abe put it up to hit it himself. I'm not sure that's good strategy. Abe's a little on the short side right now. There now, a nice trap by Abe. Oh. Comes back up. Max Wilmot chests the ball. Got some number issues in the back again, but Mason Moore helped us out there, and now we got people back again. Got to watch those numbers in the back.
So if we tie,
Uriel De La Cruz sends it up.
oh yeah, I don't think we go to penalties, but I think we do go to.
Under 12 minutes to play in the game, 2-2.
I turn the heater on.
No, I've got a sweatshirt. I just haven't put it on because I'm like, I'm going to shut this door.
Throw in for Highlands.
I like the way the sideline referee didn't even look like he was paying attention.
That's going to be a foul.
Foul by the Devils, free kick for Highlands.
It's going to be a free kick for Highlands from about 50 yards out, 48, plus the angle, huh?
There you go.
I mean, I get that was a foul, but why was the other side tackle not, like, I don't know, I feel like you've seen several side tackles where people have gone down and they haven't been called. Why was that one called?
Middle of the field,
Under 11 minutes.
not as dangerous, so not going to give away a PK, you know.
Oh, and that was scary. It's going to be a throw in for Highlands. I'm not so sure that didn't hit the football crossbar, but he's going over to ask if it hit the football crossbar because it would have been a goal kick. And assistant referee on that side is going to say, yes, it did hit the football crossbar.
When the shot was taken earlier, it hit the football crossbar, which is out of bounds of play, so it is a free kick for the Devils.
Goal kick,
I mean, a goal kick for the Devils,
which is a free kick, technically.
just from a specific spot.
Looks like Ollie Reyes is coming back to take the free kick.
I'm just saying, you know, I mean, I wasn't wrong. I could have been more accurate, perhaps.
What we got going? All right, now we're ready to play.
He's got a quick foot.
He does. He has a quick swing, a lot of leg speed there.
A
Yeah.
lot of back, man,
Yeah.
It comes through.
Ooh, that was Lazama. Lazama thought about heading it, either misjudged it or changed his mind. Eddie's got it. That is Eddie, isn't it? Yes. He's looking for a through ball there. Oh,
There's Clayton right there.
yeah.
He's been playing really good this summer, although I think he's getting tired.
That's McLean Wharton right there. 13.
I didn't even listen. Look at Clayton. He's hurt.
Yeah, Clayton's walking a little gingerly. Clayton Schuler.
And he's also just exhausted.
Yeah.
He's played really hard.
You can see the fatigue and tiredness. The field isn't as compact as it was. The players aren't. It's more spread out, and that's indicative of being a little tired, fatigued.
We played really hard in the first half.
Mason back up front.
That's going to go out for a throw in for Highlands, but allow us to kind of reset a little bit here.
Is Brendan out?
He's not
laying
playing right now. I wonder if he hit his head that time.
Well, she was talking to him almost like concussion, but she's laying down on the ground over there on
Yeah, I
bed
see.
25.
Yeah.
Or no, that's Evan.
That's right. We're missing all of our
We're
offense.
missing Evan and Brendan.
I guess Brendan's on our offense, but he is
Well,
pretty
Brendan
offensive.
Mason's off the offense because Brendan.
Yeah.
So we are missing an offense.
Money's going to come out for that and get it. Right at the edge of the 18.
Brendan is on. Or is Evan on the bench and Brendan on the ground? I can't tell.
Mason Moore with a little
Brendan is number 5.
flick there. Shot taken. Blocked. Fans want a handball, the Highland fans, but I think the referee, that's kind of been, if it hadn't been intentional, he hadn't called it all night, so. Ooh, header, headed on. Yes, that could have been a sneaky one right there.
Yeah, you think that, you know, you got a second and you take a second.
We're just so spread out on the field right now.
And none of our midfield is now recovering.
Right,
At all.
right. Everybody is exhausted.
Corner kick for Highlands.
It's going to be a corner kick for Highlands, probably maybe their second or third of the game. I think it was a corner kick they scored on, wasn't it? Something bouncing around. Oh, that looked very scary. There's one. Let's see. McLean Wharton outrun the fella. No, but he did put enough pressure on it so that it's out of bounds.
6 minutes to play in the second half.
6 minutes to play in this second half. In this second half. We won't say the game because right now it's tied. So as of right now, we are looking at free soccer. Mason Moore trying to get around the Highland midfielder, defender. Eddie Lazama, he's had some nice crosses from that spot right over there tonight.
Devils get another throw in. Coach,
Yes.
you want it?
Do what?
You want it?
Oh, no, you can have it. A stink bug? They're making fun of me because I've been into a stink bug, and they got one over there trapped for me. That one comes up over the top. A little speed coming at us here. And Max Wilmot plays that safely out of bounds. Shot taken, Money with a block. Another possible, no. James Sanchez clears it out of bounds for a throw-in for Highlands. That's going to go out of bounds for a Swain throw. Under 5 minutes, under 4.5 minutes to play in the second half. Swain's been a little on their heels here in this half, or in this latter part of the half. Of course, we've got some players on the bench injured that is having a big effect on play. From about 50 yards, 6 inches out. No, 50 yards, 1 foot. Money. Oh, Nelly. We got fortunate there. Matt Evans got something must have interfered with his line of sight, and he wound up bobbling that. And that could have easily
Overtime, which right now looks like they might be.
Who's on the line to come in over there? Who's about to come in the game over there? Jack, do you know?
What?
Somebody's about to come in over there. I wondered if you...
Is that Wyatt? No,
He's
he's in.
in.
Sully, yeah.
Some fresh legs to run in the midfield maybe, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, he wasn't even in bounds.
Out of bounds?
He threw it in on the inner line.
Well, the other line is.
Is the line.
He was in bounds, like he wasn't out of bounds doing the throw. He was like on the field doing the throw.
It's probably 2-3 feet.
Oh, really?
He was like where the hash is.
They have a big throw. Well, it's scary to put that ball on the ground right there in front. There we go. That's going to be it's going to be a Highland throw, but it's going to be way out here. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in the second half. Eddie Lazama to Clayton Schuler. And played out of bounds by Max Wilmot.
Clears the ball again. Gives Devils defense time to reset and a throw in for Highlands with 1 minute and 40 seconds to play.
Yeah, Highland, this is a weapon. The throw-in is a weapon for Highlands when you get in this area. They got a gentleman that can put it right in there. Fortunately, Mason Moore got up there and
I'm pretty sure that's
It's,
not Evan laying down.
you think that's Brendan over there?
I do.
Young Money comes in with a big one there. Big scoop and save.
Yeah, I thought Evan's grandmother was talking to him. I think Brendan is sitting on the bench right where Sully just sat next to the 40. That's Evan on the ground. Because Evan had red on his. Maybe it's Brendan. Maybe I'm wrong. Brendan would be a team captain, so he would have that.
Uriel De La Cruz gets a touch on it, finds Clayton Schuler. Schuler back to De La Cruz. If he can get the touch and keep the speed on this, putting the pressure. De La Cruz still has the ball. He's going to let it go out for a throw in.
Throw in 25 seconds.
Let's get goals so we don't have to go into overtime. Oh my
Oh, great opportunity right there. Been following up close. I don't know if we'd have really got to it or not without. Oh, collision at the half line.
Stop this clock.
Stop the clock. And everybody's okay after that. It was kind of an ugly collision. I wouldn't say it was any more one person than the other, but oh, it looks like it's going to be a free kick.
Yeah, that was dangerous what he did. He slammed right in the back. The call was your player slammed into our player.
And at the end of full time, it is a 2-2 tie. We are going to go into overtime. The way overtime will work here, there will be 2 full 10-minute periods, which means we're going to play 20 more minutes of soccer here, no matter what. Right now, it's 2-2. If Swain scores, we still got to defend for the rest of the time. There's no golden goal situation here. But it's going to be a couple of minutes before we get back. We're going to take a couple of minutes break here and wet our whistle a little bit, and then we'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back for free soccer. That term's stolen from baseball. When it goes into extra innings, the announcers call it free baseball. So I'm gonna use it here. The first 10-minute period will start with, and I think there's like a 2-minute break in between the two, or maybe they just change sides. I can't remember. It's been a while, and they do change the rules from season to season slightly. It looks like, yeah, if after 2 complete periods it's a tie, it will remain a tie. Let's see who we got in here. Still got Mason Moore in the back. So it looks like Brendan Lanning and Evan Hall are still out. Oh, nice ball to Ollie Reyes on the side. Ollie's, I don't know if he was shooting that or crossing it, but he had 3 people in a good spot. That was the one that Uriel De La Cruz had made some good.
Well, at least we're taking shots. I think Mason was scared.
Either that or he was dancing, trying to have him kick it out of bounds instead of us kick it out of bounds, but it didn't work that way. Ollie Reyes played it off the, no, I guess not. Looks like it'll be another throw-in for Highlands. That one squeaks through. That'll be a Swain throw. Reyes, well, tried to pick it up. He kicked it first. And throws it in, finds Clayton Schuler. Schuler turns around, looking for Homer Lawless. Homer Lawless. You know, great things can happen. If you just get the ball inside the 18-yard box, you can always get a PK if nothing else. That's going to be another Swain throw in. Eddie Lazama gives it to Homer Lawless. Homer's going to throw it again. Looking for Abe Pena. Abe not able to get on the other end of it. That would have been a good position to cross from, and it looked like Uriel De La Cruz was making a run toward the penalty spot from the other side. Going to be a goal kick for Highlands. Approaching 8 minutes left in this first overtime period. And that's going to be off of Uriel De La Cruz. It'll be a Highlands throw. Mason Moore heads the ball right back up the middle. Clayton Schuler with the ball. Plays it up front, trying to find Homer Lawless. It's really hard to get past those central defenders there for they got some speed there. Outlaw throws it, finds Lawless. Lawless had his pocket picked a little bit. That's off Outlaw's foot. It's going to be a throw in for Highlands. It's a throw in for Swain now. Oh, trying to get the ball into Eddie Lazama. And through this ought to be Young Money, yes. Matthew Evans punts it out. It's going to get past, well past the half line. Nice punt by Young Money. This will be De La Cruz. He's going to win this one. Loses it back. There's a through ball. Money's going to come and get this one. Anytime you can, you want that keeper to get their hands on the ball. Shot taken. Played out by, blocked by Matthew Evans, and then played out by Mason Moore. And that's going to go out for a goal kick for Swain.
Sullivan Cunningham.
Sullivan Cunningham coming into the game.
Pena.
Sully, we'll call him. If he was on the Brazil team, he'd just have Sully on his jersey.
Or Cunny.
Or, yeah, well, let's go with Sully.
Because, I mean, it's usually the last name they shorten, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think they'd make an exception in this.
Sully kind of has a
Yeah.
corner kick for Highlands with 5 minutes.
It's going to be a corner kick with 5 minutes go in the first overtime period.
Off the deflection by Mason Moore to keep the ball out of the goal. We'll see if this set piece can be defended by the Devils. Too much.
Going to be out for a swing throw.
Throwing up.
Schuler. And just going to play it up and give us a little time here. Eddie Lazama has it at his feet. Finds Homer Lawless. Lawless tried to put one through nutmeg style, and it didn't make the grade. Oh, nice save by Money. Got that one right paw on it and deflected it out. And James Sanchez clears it out, gives us a little breathing room. Sully with the ball. He's going to play it on. This could be, no, not going to be.
It's always like a streak. You do need to
Sully about passed it to himself, didn't he?
He's like, boom, he's gone.
Very athletic young man. I believe wrestling is his primary sport.
Throwing for the Devils.
Homer Lawless finds Eddie Lazama right in the middle of the field. Lazama beats one. Oh, tries to put it through, and it didn't make it. Mason Moore, be careful.
Mason. Don't leave him on
Defended
2-on-1.
like this.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You should get out of that.
Out of bounds, throw in for these midfielders, outside midfielders that are having to run from one end of the field to the other. They're getting a little slower getting.
Not running as fast.
Yeah,
Or as often.
this ought to be. Oh, thought we would have had a. There we go. Clayton Schuler did something. Oh, finds the outside mid. He's going to put it, and Young Money is going to come snag it. Well done. You got to just play that out to.
On their side.
You mean our side.
Well, they've been done. Yeah. Or that they've been like,
That's a small kid.
Oop. Looks like Homer Lawless got called for an infraction. Approaching 2 minutes left in this first overtime period.
It'll be a free kick for Highlands from about 43 yards out. We count the extra 46 yards out. Ooh. Oh.
on it.
Well played by Money.
Go, kick it. Go down, man.
Yeah, we got
Ooh, Sully's got some speed if he can. Woo! Love to see him get that turned loose.
single-handedly tries to take on the entire Highlands team, but it'll be a throw in for the Devils.
I thought Sully clocked his head on that.
He did. They did. They clocked him.
Just blow it. A minute. No, Mason, you don't have the energy.
That's offside if it.
Why are they calling that?
They don't now until he gets in the play. They don't call him early like they used to.
Well, and that guy doesn't call him at all.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jack. He doesn't have a reputation for calling him at all.
Offsides, and they didn't.
We thought the first one was possibly offsides. That's played out of bounds by Max Wilmot. Down under 30 seconds to play in this second half, in this first overtime period.
He's in the game.
And that's going to be it for this first overtime period. Let's wait for a minute and see.
The players will switch sides of the field, and that will be the final 10 minutes of this game.
We got 10 more minutes here to play, regardless. Going to see if they're going to take a few minutes. Looks like they're going to take a couple of minutes break here. So we're going to do the same thing, take a couple of minutes. We'll be back when this second overtime period resumes. And we're back here for this second, last, and final 10 minutes. This will be the last 10 minutes of the game.
A victory and get a second place finish in the Soaking Mountain Conference, or if this game ends in a tie or a loss, the Devils will be third.
Really?
Yeah.
They're first, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Do they have no
It's like Highlands will start with possession. Everybody, goalkeeper's even moving slowly back to his spot. And we're in motion. It's a long one, and Mason Moore headed that ball back. Abe Pena with the ball, trying to find Sully right there in the middle. Sullivan Cunningham. Oh, Clayton Schuler almost got through there.
I want to call him Jennifer Lopez. At least I'm avoiding that.
Did I say something? Did I say somebody? Oh, nice. Last minute deflection by Young Money.
With some quick feet, saves the ball from going into the goal, forces it out of bounds, and now we'll have a corner kick for Highlands.
Yeah, if I get to talking fast, ain't no telling who I'm going to call these people. It's going to be a corner kick from this near side. Got to be careful in that box, man. All it takes is a handball, and you're giving up a PK.
Homer Lawless sends the ball out of bounds.
Homer Lawless cleared that ball out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in, which is another dangerous situation for the Highlands football team, soccer team. Oh, Mason Moore up over the top, clears it out of there. Nice play by Mason. Abe Pena trying to put one through. Sullivan Cunningham. This is going to be a race to the ball. Oh!
How did that not break Sully?
Sullivan Cunningham showing his speed right there, getting the ball first, but the goalkeeper was able to stop it.
Great opportunity. It's going to be a throw-in.
Sully, don't push. Okay,
Clayton Schuler with the ball.
I think the kid did.
Lobs it up over the top, and it's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick.
Be a goal kick now with 8 minutes to play. 8 minutes to play. 8 minutes to play.
Under 8 minutes left in this game, we can say now safely. Still 2-2. Remember these teams only last week, tied 0-0 at Highlands. Ball almost to the half line. Mason Moore, unable to keep it in bounds, is going to go out for a throw-in for Highlands. Another throw-in for Highlands.
Highlands get another throw in.
Cleared out by Eddie Lazama. Shot taken. Money makes it stick. That's what we like to see in a goalkeeper. Caught it in his hands.
No bobble.
No bobble, no nothing. It was like it hit fly paper. Highlands coming back at us again. Cleared by Max Wilmot. Max Wilmot again with a clear there.
Like a Wolverine out there.
Yeah.
Tenacious. He never slows down.
Haircut kind of makes him look more like Wolverine too.
Okay, quick substitution.
Who came in there, Jack? Yes.
James Sanchez.
James Sanchez entered the game for Abe Pena, I believe. I don't think that was the touch Homer had in mind when he hit it.
Nice.
Ooh. Shot's going to go out harmlessly for a goal kick.
Goes wide, so it'll be a goal kick for the Devils.
Approaching 5 minutes
We got 5 minutes to play here in this second overtime.
the final overtime. The final 5 minutes of the regular season for both of these teams.
This will be the final 5 minutes of the regular season for both teams.
Eddie Lazama got a little more touch on that ball than he wanted, I think.
I mean, I feel like we need to pull our goalie and go. You know, maybe not yet.
Yeah, we're kind of in a situation where we need to.
A tie and a loss are the same thing.
Yeah.
Only a win matters.
Oh, that's a dangerous play right there. That should be a free kick coming out.
Dangerous play on
Yes.
Highlands, so it'll be a free
Anytime you put your foot up around somebody's face, you're going to get a dangerous play. Unless they kneel down. If they bend down to get close to your foot, it can be the dangerous play called on that player. Because your face belongs up high. Ali Reyes.
That was good. Don't stop it. Here comes the Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah. I want to say Homer. Sully Cunningham.
There again. Are you kidding me right now?
Something got called. Oh, it's going to be a free kick coming out. Under 4 minutes.
Fast enough for Sully. So he's like, come on, get there.
Three and a half minutes left.
What's up? Oh, I thought you were talking about a game or something.
Uriel De La Cruz has the ball at his feet. And that's going to be probably a Highlands throw. Under 3 minutes to play. Eddie Lazama plays it up, finds Homer Lawless. Sully not quite able to keep that in.
Man, with some foot skills, Sully would be dangerous.
Under 2.5 minutes to play. Eddie Lazama let it ride up his arm.
Throw in for,
Free kick for Highlands. It's going to be some tired young men at the end of the day. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
2 minutes to play in the game, in the season, in the regular season. I know talking to Kendall, she wanted this game bad. This was, would like to have had the victory against Highlands. Always, if you're a Swain soccer person, you always want to beat Highlands if you can.
Goal kick for the Devils with a minute and 30 to play.
Minute and 30 to play.
That's a high kick. Like literally it was on Max's like shoulder. Get there. Highlands is putting all the pressure on us.
1 minute to play.
That's way to make sure we don't score.
Boys, just make connections.
So look at us. We're all running the ball. We're not playing smart soccer. We're playing desperate soccer, which I guess we're desperate.
It's desperate. It's desperation time, yeah.
It's making us play worse because we're all running to the ball. And
Yeah.
running to open space.
They're desperate.
I mean, right now, if you could get a ball past Sully that he could outrun somebody to, that would be a
It doesn't do anything.
Doesn't help hurt them. They can win.
half a minute. Ali Reyes with the throw, looking for Sullivan Cunningham.
Gonna rethrow that ball with 20 seconds.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
5 seconds. And that's the ball game. We would like to take this opportunity to thank everybody for joining us. This one's going to end up in a 2-2 hard-fought tie. And but a well-played game by both teams. Good final game. Of course, obviously, as a Maroon Devil, we would have liked to come out on the winning end of it, but it didn't work out that way. Thank you for being with us this season. We'll appreciate it, and we hope to have you back next season. Have a good night.